The Brahms Sonata, Opus 120, number 1, in F minor, is a wonderful piece for violists to play. It's originally written for the clarinet and piano, but at the end of his life, Brahms decided to transcribe this piece into a viola piece, which makes it a gem in the viola repertoire. Marked Allegro Appassionato, it starts out with large intervals and a real storm and stress feeling. There's a crescendo at the end of that first phrase that I really tried to show. The beginning of the piece is marked poco forte by Brahms, which is a typical mark from Brahms for dynamics. Poco, a little, forte, strong. A little, strong. How loud should that be? Well, of course it's a little strong, so it should be softer than forte, but possibly close to mezzo piano or piano. So I don't play very loud, but I try to play with a lot of intensity. That I get from continuously vibrating my notes. That first shift here is a hard shift to hit. So I practice. I practice going from third to fifth position on the C string. Then I can find that A flat pretty well. Stretching down to my third finger. Now I have to go to a D flat on the D string, but I find it first on my G string. There it is. Shifting to that D flat again. So the opening phrase looks like this. After that, the viola screams out. It's important to notice that there's no diminuendo there. It's only written forte, very strong. To the C string we go. We arpeggiate up and then relax into this beautiful melody. I think it's worth noting that Brahms wrote a Hemiola there, which is basically 3 against 2. 1, 2, 3. That's over 2 measures, which makes a natural retard from Brahms. Like that. When we actually make a retard, then I call it a double retardando, and we don't do that in Brahms. So the Hemiola itself is enough to make the retard, so I basically play it pretty strictly in time. After that, there's an explosion, and the viola is going to accompany the piano, but in a very melodic, arpeggiated way. I love it how we can go down to the C string. I practice that part by vibrating on every note. think I like to keep my left fingers alive so the music stays alive. When I go to the next section, there's a beautiful melody. It's introduced by just 3 notes of it. I use a funny fingering there. 1, 2, 3. My third finger there, it comes down flat since I'm stretching it and warms my vibrato. Since there's a crescendo here, I play a little less. Very sentimental. Now we get to dolce, another Brahms word. Well, what does dolce mean? It means sweet, but to me there is a definite Brahms dolce. I play with a very light bow, with a pretty quick vibrato. After that, we have this long accent. I think it's a Clara. I think it's a reference to Clara Schumann there. Hemiola. Again with that hemiola, not to slow down, but to let the music slow down by itself. The next section is marked piano. Ma ben marcato. Piano, but well marked. What does that mean? Well, I need to make sure my articulation is good. So, important to note that the piano plays a rhythm similar to this. So I have to make sure when I play that last F that it matches 2 16th notes. After I play those 2, the next time I come in, I play 3 in a row. And so I try to be a little bit more melodic and legato about it. Brahms writes this, but I think it's more appropriate personally. I like to go up the arpeggio because the piano takes it away. So, now after this piano interlude, I come in nice and strong and try to sustain this line, the last 2 notes of which fall with the piano. After that, I have continuous accents, 5 of them, which I call long accents. They look like diminuendo signs, but I like to keep them as long accents, adding to the passionate feel of this piece. After this, we have this beautiful section. Warm. Pianissimo. A very beautiful moment of pianissimo here. Explosion. It is such a wonderful piece.